Okay, we're on the northwest corner of the home, behind the fence, and this is how we're getting our water pressure. It's about 79 psi. We're looking for no more than 80. And this is how we get our water pressure over here. And we can't get our water pressure at the other one. And I'll explain this to you now. Okay, I'm just going to take this loose. Got a good fit there. See the way this screws on here? See how coarse these threads are. This is a vacuum breaker for the house. And this way you can hook up your lawn sprinkler to it. Okay, and it just fits on to the coarse threads. It's the same coarse threads. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to where I would have liked to, where I typically check the water pressure, is the closest exterior bib faucet. Is what we were just at. Okay, the closest one to the water meter. But we couldn't utilize that faucet we're approaching. Okay, we couldn't utilize that faucet because the vacuum breaker is missing. So the fine threads, I can't get a good fit. The vacuum breaker is missing. Vacuum breaker keeps water from the pressure from the water and going back into the pipes and going into your drinking water. So we're missing our vacuum braking device, our anti-siphon device, call it what you will. So we're just kind of jumping around here a little bit. So we got almost 80 psi. We're not supposed to have more than 80. This is our water meter. It's an electronic water meter. This doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the city, the municipality, the water company, the vendor. Call it, call it what you will. But this meter and anything in front of this meter belongs to them. After this meter, anything belongs to you. Okay. Moving on along. I'm trying to stay, the intent is to stay in order of the report. Sometimes these things move organically a little bit. When we come over here, now the home faces south, so this would be the north interior wall. And these are the main water shutoff valves to the home. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. If you have an emergency, come out here and turn the water off. This valve right here is your pressure, your check valve to keep water from your house going back into the city's water, your neighbor's water. But it is also a pressure, they call it a reduction valve, but you can actually open it up to get more pressure if it's available. You can choke it down, get less water pressure, which you're getting close to. But that's the main water shutoff valves to the house. That's the check valve, water pressure valve. Okay, so then we move on along. On the west side of the front porch area, this piping is your sewer cleanouts. It looks like they're painted closed, and they usually are. That's your main sewer cleanouts to the house. You got a double cleanout valve. So, if the plumber needs to come and rotor-root, auger, snake your pipes, call it what you will, this pipe should go in towards the house, and this pipe should go out towards the street. You don't have any dead areas in the middle. But this is all overgrown in a few years, and the plumber comes over, and he's not familiar with the neighborhood, you might have, give him a hand. Yay, give him a hand. Okay, so now over here, let me see, and I'm just not seeing it. Okay. I might find this eventually, but I am not seeing. I see a sensor, receiver. This is a rain sensor receiver, weather sensor receiver for freeze and rain. Okay. Just don't know where the where the sensor is. I got the receiver. This is our, look here. Our zones, our stations are not labeled. We don't have care and use manual. We don't have instructions. So that's for the lawn sprinkler.